Alrighty then, what is going on guys? It is your boy Cynic, so here today bringing you guys another gameplay video. In today's video, we're going to be absolutely wrecking face. We're going to be doing pretty darn good actually. But basically today, what I want to talk to you guys about mainly is I want to give you guys some tips. This is going to be a new series. Well, it's not really a series. I'm just going to do this on every card, roughly around about the same time period in the card's life. I want to actually do it a little bit earlier in Black Ops 3, to be honest, because it is quite late in Advanced Warfare. I wanted to get it like 2 months earlier. But basically, I want to just give you guys some tips that I do, help you guys out. To do a little bit better in pubs, maybe do a little bit better in competitive, maybe I'll just do that in another series or whatever, another video kind of thing. But basically, if you guys, the main few things I can say to you, and I'm gonna go through them all in detail in this video. The main things you want to do to be better at pubs is you want map awareness, movement, gun skill, and accuracy. I guess you can say accuracy comes under gun skill, but that's pretty much it. Like, I know that's a lot, and that's pretty much all Call of Duty is. But if you listen to, like, if you take down what I'm gonna be saying, you're gonna be pretty much really well better off. Okay, so we're gonna start off with map awareness. Map awareness comes into categories such as like spawns. You're gonna be anticipating people's movements. You're going to be working out people are going to be. You're going to judge where teammates are and judge where the opposition are going to be. So, for example, you will see on the minimap right now my team are all the way in the back. Okay, which means 100% the enemies are spawning on the other side. Which means I'm going to go ahead and get myself over to that other side and kill them all. That's the simplicity of it. If all your teammates are on the left, the enemies are going to spawn on the right. It's the same in every single COD. I don't care what people say. People are like, oh, the spawns in Advanced Warfare, or Ghosts, for example, that was a big one, absolutely suck. Like, there's no pattern to it. Yes, there is, dude. People spawn trapped in Ghosts so hard. There is a pattern. There's a pattern every time. Everything works in patterns, and the human brain is naturally programmed to deal with patterns and work out patterns and stuff like that. So you figure it out. You're gonna figure it out. It's gonna take you a few weeks of playing game modes and roughly the same maps, but you'll figure it out. You'll work it out. So basically, that is a tip I can give you for spawns. If you want to improve accuracy, okay, so we're gonna work over to accuracy. Basically, I would have vibration on. People who play without vibration, 9 times out of 10, your shot is going to be much more shaky, because I find, I don't know if it works for you, but this is just tips for me. Like, you go ahead and copy me if you want. It's entirely up to you. I really don't care. But basically, if you have vibration on, I find it keeps the controller steady more. It keeps the controller still. It obviously vibrates slightly, but it kind of makes the thumbsticks feel stiffer, kind of thing, so you don't miss as much. Sorry. But yeah, another big thing is you have to listen. You have to listen for hit markers and feel the hit markers in the vibration. The vibration is different. The sound is different. And once you start getting hit markers, people aim with the right stick, okay? Once you start getting hit markers, aim with the left stick, dude. Try that out. Aim with the left stick. You will find that you're going to be hitting so many more shots, because the movement with the left stick, you're going to be moving millimeters, dude. So the only reason you should ever move the left stick is if you see them boost dodge. If they boost dodge, you see here my accuracy is appalling. I'm using the right stick. But then you'll see long range, I'm using the left stick, and it's just much more accurate. Burst firing too. Burst firing is massive, guys. You want to be burst firing almost every gun at medium to long range. Obviously at short range you can spray a little bit more, but even still I'm going to be recommending burst fire. Burst fire is always a win. It's always going to help. You get recoil is going to be minimal, and that is very important in this game. Another thing is going to be having the right class. If you guys have the right class, you're going to be enjoying the game a lot more. If you have the right class for the right map, everything's going to be a lot nicer. A lot nicer. You know, so just genuinely figure it out. If this map's big, I'm gonna use an AR. If this map's small, I'm gonna use a submachine gun. Maybe you still want to use an AR, and then you've got to figure out, you know, what's gonna be going on and stuff like that, and where to stand and stuff, which is another thing we're gonna talk about, which again comes with movement. Now, as you'll see, this is a 3-lane map. Okay, if it's a 3-lane map, don't go in the middle lane. That is literally like sitting in the fast lane the whole way down the motorway, dude. There is always things going on right ahead of you, right in front of you, right behind you. There's always people, and you have to come out to let people overtake you and stuff. You don't want people to overtake you. You don't want that to happen. So basically, what happens is you stick yourselves to the edges. You pick people off because like, okay, right, so so basically, you don't want, how do I put this? You don't want to be in gunfights all the time. Like, unless you're super confident with your gun skill, you don't want to be in gunfights all the time. You want to be shooting people in the side. You want to be shooting people in the back. You want to be that guy. Be that guy. Obviously, if you get into the gunfight, you can use the tips that we're talking about at the minute, apply them, and have more chance of winning the gunfight. You know, those are the kind of things you need to do. So, keep to the edges of the map. Run the ninja perks, you know. So, for example, on this game, Blast Suppressor, Blind Eye, low profile. You don't need to go all out and use cold-blooded and hardwired and all that. I don't find them necessary. But, you know, you've got to be able to do that. Another thing is don't stop. Don't stand there and go, no, I'm standing like a melon. In this game, okay, I get over half the kills possible in the TDM. Like, that's a lot of kills, okay? So, you know, you gotta keep moving, you gotta keep rushing, you gotta keep picking up guns and go, 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 go. I find, for me, if I'm running head on at someone, my gun skill is so much more better than theirs whilst I'm running head on, dude. If we're in mid-air combat, or, for example, if we're just on the floor, like just standing there across the map, then quite a lot of the times I'm gonna lose a gunfight. Like, that's pretty much how you kill me. You just be in the air and we're in the air and it's like dodging around. I can't do it. I can't keep up with that and keep a good shot on target. But obviously, if we're, you know, medium range, or for example, if I'm shooting you in the side or something like that, then yeah, you're dead. Or if I'm running at you, that's it. Game over. No chance. Boom, 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 boom. Dead, 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 dead. Okay. One last thing I'm going to be talking about is going to be your settings. Your settings are going to have to be. I like to run on like around about on this game anyway. I play on a 3 sensitivity, possibly a 4 depending on how I'm feeling. I can play on a 2. Sometimes play on a 2. All depends on what game mode I'm playing, what kind of map it is, and what guns I want to be using, such and such. But other than that, guys, the only other things I can say to do is to get a scuff or play claw. I personally play claw, get a decent headset, get a nice monitor, and relax, dude. Like, other than that, there's pretty much nothing else you can do to improve yourself apart from simply practicing. Like, other than that, there's nothing else you can do. But anyway, I hope you guys do enjoy this video. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and as always guys, we'll see you next time.